Hello and welcome to a review of Sunshine in My Mirror. And yes, we're on episode 9, by the way. Now, there's something I need to say when it comes to this. Last week was an episode full of, funny references in Love Life, and Sunshine in My Mirror. And now we're going back to the story of the whole plot that it is Yohane Sunshine in the Mirror. From the beginning, the storyline was Yohane failed her singing audition, so she moved back home. Now she's developing herself as a character, making friends. Making friends. Her connection with the Lapis, all those things that Love Life has given us. If you go back to any Love Life series, every Love Life has a moment. Every Love Life teaches you the value of friendship, trust, honesty, being oneself. It's not just about singing. It's about, that's the thing. When people look at Love Life, they think it's just all idols and they're gonna perform and all that. No. There's more to the story than it is Love Life. And like this week's episode, we jump right into the big topic here, the plot. Yes. Where's the plot in all this? What's the plot? That's the biggest question. So without further ado, let's get right to it with episode 9, because episode 9 really had a lot to discuss about this. So let's do this review. Okay, so after last week giving us a huge performance, by the way, a great performance by the Yohane other. Sorry, my phone a little banged up. Sorry. Thank you. It's all fixed. Okay, now we're back. Okay, now after last week with everything going on, we now got to the point of, okay, what's next? Where's the storyline now? Okay. Yohane is back to her old demon stuff, but the main person that this episode really focused on wasn't about Yohane. It's about Le Lapis. It's about the dog. From the beginning I did this review, I had a few ideas about Le Lapis. I had something about the dog. It was questioning myself. From the first episode, we thought, how does this dog talk? How in the world does this dog talk? And she could talk to Yohane, but not talking to others. There's something about the dog that is the biggest question since episode 1. We finally got the answer to this one. Now, this was about a search for Le Lapis. Now, the reason I call this a search episode in the first half, because the fact that Yohane was stalking Le Lapis. And like every Love Live series, Muse, Aquas, Nijigashi High School, and Lelela, all the groups, there's always a stalking episode. Or stalking moment or stalking episode. And that's a lot. They put the funniness in this episode. And you got Yohane stalking the leopard, see what she do on a regular basis. And then you got Rico there. You got Ruby there. Everybody it's like we're bringing back nostalgics all over again with the stalking episode. And then leave it up to Mari. Even a funny moment with Mari saying shining. How long has we been? Come on. It's one thing for Hanamaru to say Zora a lot. But come on, Mari with her shining. How often do we get that? This is the first time in the 9 episode that she finally said it. But now the Lapis is all around. Everybody's searching for her. They're going to this stalking episode. Looking for the Lapis. Looking for the Lapis is all over. You got Chica. You got Chica and her sisters going back to the Power Ranger ways and trying to find the Lapis. You got Daya putting out a warning sign, putting help wanted signs to find her. And everyone's looking from the sky, everyone's looking at the ground just to find the Lapis. But Yoshiko had another mind. Going back to the time when she met the Lapis as a puppy. And we got to see Yohane's mom, by the way. We got to see Yohane's mom. Okay, but besides from that, the first half was good with the stalking episode and, finding the Lapis around and Mari saying shining. This is where it gets important, guys. The transition from this to the plot now is gonna be what the hell? So and again, the Lapis and, Yohane find the Lapis. But besides that, it was all about how they met. We finally saw a flashback of how they met. Like, Yohane was crying, Lapis didn't talk, but for some reason, this is plot. Yohane's magic was the source for the Lapis to talk. That's how she was able to talk from the beginning. Like, we wouldn't know how the dog talked. So this is the first time. That we got to see a turning point of how a character became how a character became what it is. And for Yohane to give the ability to talk, have the ability to let the Lapis talk, now it all makes sense. But this is where the bigger plot comes in. Yohane's magic. You see, everyone has an ability. Everyone has a talent. Everyone has a gift. Everybody does. Okay. We look at Yohane's character throughout all these episodes, and she has developed in many ways than one. The Lapis, just when the Lapis was about to break the mold of this plot, as soon as we're about to find out what's her magic, her friends just like scream like Yohane, like they found her, like everybody. It's one of those moments where they're trying to reveal a secret, but then you got people surrounded. It's those moments. You're like, oh man, what magic are we talking about? What was Yohane's magic? We want to know. We want to know what it was. Now, here's the thing. Looking at this, I sense some symbolism in this, guys. That last clip was symbolism at its finest. Think about this, for example. When they showed that blue flower and one of them had a broken petal on it, that is something that says something sad is going to happen. Something sad is going to happen. It's touching because in Love Live, in every Love Live series, there's always a sad moment. And it's like you don't want to cry, you want to be sad about it, but something tells me we are getting close to a sad moment with the Lapis. There's ways I can see this going. I hope she doesn't die. I hope she doesn't die. She is the mascot of this series. Just like in every Love Live, there's always a mascot. Like the alpacas, they're the mascot for Muse. Shiitake, you got Shiitake is the mascot because that's the dog. You know what I mean? The Nichigashi High School, that's the cat, and Layla got the owl. So when I look at this Sunshine the Mirror and the Lapis being the talking dog, and given the fact that she's the talking dog, and she's the mascot of this series, I don't want nothing bad to happen to her. And I know next week's preview was showing us, but I don't know. And when the Lapis saw Yohane with her friends, I felt me and you, like everyone, we felt something when watching that. This, it's something's happening. Overall, this episode was pretty good. It was one of those a fun search and rescue episode. Pretty funny, by the way. To okay, let's get serious. That's what this episode was. Good moments where Marty saying shiny for the first time. Saying shiny for the first time. We had a stalking episode like every Love Live has. It's just when you get to this point right now where it's the plot of all this, something's gonna happen. And I don't know how this is gonna work out with the Lapis. I don't know. But now that we know that the answer about why she's talking, we're going to find out more and more as it progresses. So we'll see where this goes. I just hope nothing sad is going to happen. I got a gut feeling in mind. But we'll see where this goes. So I look forward for next week's episode of Sunshine in My Mirror. And I'm let's see where this turns out. Let's see where the plot goes now in this series. So stay tuned for next week.